This is a guide to every Stardom wrestler currently out of action due to injury at the time of this recording, November 13th, 2025. The Stardom roster in 2025, with over 40 wrestlers in total, has been compromised by a wave of injuries and illnesses that have brought the number of currently sidelined performers into the double digits. This situation is eerily similar to the Stardom landscape in 2023 around this time. Fortunately, unlike in 2023, no titles have been vacated, and we should be expecting a combination of wrestler additions and returns before the year is up. We wish everyone who is hurt good health, good fortune, and quick recoveries. We will start with the wrestler who has been out for the longest amount of time, Xena, from the faction EXV. Last October, Xena suffered a serious leg injury after leaping from inside of the ring over the ropes and to the outside in a three-way tag match. Though her recovery road has been a long one, Xena is by all indications still spending time in Japan. She posted a picture with the rest of EXV as recently as October on social media. Hypothetically, a return in December would just about match the time frame that a previously injured wrestler, Amisore, spent getting back to 100%. Also from EXV, we have Maika up next. After a career-defining 2024, which went from 6 successful red belt title defenses, to the first undefeated 5-star GP run in history, to a runner-up spot in the Goddess of Stardom Tag League, Maika eventually realized that she would not be able to continue fighting while having an elbow injury forever. In 2025, Maika held out for about as long as she could, inevitably stepping away from Stardom in the month of May. Maika has continued working as a commentator and ambassador for the company, and in October, a video surfaced online of Maika taking a bump to reacclimate to the harshness of a wrestling ring. Next to stars, EXV has been the Stardom faction most heavily affected by injuries, but Hanako, Rion, and Wakasukiyama have each risen to the challenge in their own way and found themselves participating in a number of tournaments and title matches. If you find these guides valuable, please give this a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. After EXV, we have H.A.T.E, which means we have Momo Watanabe, the Black Peach, and the 2025 winner of the 5-star Grand Prix. Momo's hiatus was discussed in Red Belt Radio's 80th transmission. The quick summary is that Momo is deliberately taking time away to receive treatment for a knee injury and shouldn't be expected to return until a good amount into 2026. The remainder of the H.A.T.E faction is currently terrorizing Stardom and amassing an impressive number of belts. VIDA LOCA has recently witnessed the absence of their leader, Suzuki, though this is due to illness rather than injury. Stardom has announced that alongside Maishima, Suzu will be unable to perform on November 15th and 16th. Sadly, this illness has resulted in multiple match forfeits for Suzu's team with Rina Yamashita in the Goddess of Stardom Tag League. After VIDA LOCA comes Neogenesis and the MIA status of another leader, Starlight Kid, who took her hiatus at the same time as Momo Watanabe. SLK appeared to have been wrestling while injured during the majority of her memorable white belt title reign. Assuming she does not need surgery for her arm, we can probably hope to see Starlight Kid back in action by the first quarter of 2026. Rookies are up next, with Maishima being our most recent case. I think I recall seeing a bit of oddness and choppy coordination in her last match with Momo Kogo, which may have caused Emma's injury, but I will need to rewatch it to be sure. Like Suzuki, Emma has been taken out of Stardom's November 15th and 16th shows. Fortunately, she has promised on social media to make a quick return. Then we have Kanaya and Matoi Hamabe, whom I will cover simultaneously. Strangely enough, Matoi Hamabe was brought up during the Interfaction Stars dispute of April 2025. Due to some claims made by Hanan during this year's All-Star Grand Queendom press conference, it's possible that Matoi was actually injured as a result of harsh training practices at the hands of Hazuki. This is partially conjecture, but whatever had been taking place behind the scenes between Hazuki and Matoi Matoi was apparently upsetting enough for Hanan to confront Hazuki and ultimately let Hazuki leave the faction. Kanaya hasn't been in a scrap since Mina Shirakawa's farewell gauntlet match in April, but the good news is that both of these rookies have been spotted all over the place and could be returning at any moment. They've been working as seconds for various Stardom events, including the Starlight Kid 10th anniversary show. They've also been training with infamous Japanese comedian and personality Fuwa-chan, who has decided to join Stardom and commit to pro wrestling after over a year spent outside of the public eye. Be sure not to blink because Matoi and Ane are nearly back in business. Finally, we have the Stars faction, another group that is missing its leader. Hanan has not only been out of commission, but also very quiet since September of 2025. Her last in-ring encounter was against H.A.T.E, where within the story she was viciously accosted and even struck with a chair. Hanan may try to get revenge on H.A.T.E and specifically her most vicious assailant Konami once she is able to fight again. Our last wrestler to cover is Yuria Hime, also from Stars. Yuria was hurt during a match on October 16th. It looks like Yuria may have landed on her head once or possibly even twice during her exchanges with Hanako. Nonetheless, Yuria Hime has been very active on social media despite taking time away. The currently diminished stature of the roster will naturally prompt questions regarding what Stardom could be doing differently to keep these performers healthy. Has the 2025 schedule been too demanding? Are the tournaments too exhausting? What can be done behind the scenes when it comes to skills training and physical conditioning? If you have any thoughts on the subject, I'd be happy to hear them. And if you're looking for more guides on Stardom, check out my Stardom matches to watch for free right now. Link in the description. Pro wrestling is inherently dangerous and injuries are to a degree inescapable. Nevertheless, let's look forward to the re-emergence of each of these wrestlers and support them once they're back. If you found this guide valuable, please give this a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.